Hey guys, what's up? It's Bradu. I have what for me is a real exciting video today. I don't know if it'll be as exciting for any of you, but I'm kind of giddy with excitement to open some junky junk wax. Today I bought my first, what I guess I would call a bulk lot of junk era wax. I've been just the last couple weeks, I've been scouring Facebook and Marketplace and Craigslist, and I just downloaded OfferUp, and looking for wax because a lot of the stuff, especially the true junk era, 88 to 92-ish, is stuff that, like, I want a box of each of those products, but the box is not even worth the cost of shipping, so unless you can find it locally, it's just really not worth it. So I was kind of ecstatic to find a guy who had a whole bunch of stuff at a reasonable price, and so I drove about an hour and a half today and picked up, I got like 20, I guess I had 25 boxes, an 87 top set, and a handful of loose packs, so almost 27 boxes or sets worth of stuff. So I'm pretty pumped about that. I have about 10 or 15 different products within that. I have 89 Fleer, 4 boxes. 88 Fleer, 4 boxes. 89 Donruss, 5 boxes. This is one I've never opened, 92 tops. I got 2 boxes of those, and then I think everything else I had just one of. There's like 88, 90, 91 Donruss. There's a 90, 91, 92 Fleer, maybe. There's a tops. I think I skipped 88 for some reason. 89, 90, 92. Anyway, an assortment of boxes. My plan really with them is just I've wanted to kind of stockpile stuff so that anytime I want, any day, every day, I can open a couple packs if I want of just, junk crap. Having said that, there's actually a lot of cards I need from this era. Like, I need most of the rookies from like 90 Donruss, or it's just because none of those were my focus when I started collecting again, even though I wanted to get those cards. So it'll be fun to pull a bunch of stuff that I can add into my PC. And there's also, I've opened maybe a box worth of random packs so far today, not on video, and I was going to show some stuff. There's so much fun stuff in this era of baseball cards that I'm just really looking forward to, and I'll show you. So I opened maybe 6 packs out of this box. First pack had a big unit name. I don't think you're going to be able to see it here. But I do believe that this is not the fully blacked out version. I believe this is a variation. It's got a little bit of a reddish tint, and I can see a little bit of lettering. I don't think you can on the video. But it does not look like a flat black like some of the cards I have of this card do. There's Craig Jeffries. Remember how hot he was? I planned on pulling a lot of Craig Jeffries out of these boxes. Ken Caminiti Score. That's a card I needed. The Score, I only got a handful of Score that I've opened so far, but look at these cards. Look how bad these are. See the fuzz on those corners? Every corner, all 4 corners, has like extra fuzz on them. So I actually scissored off a couple of these corners, which I know is a big no-no if you're trying to like get something graded. This is going into my PC. I just didn't want these big old fuzzy corners. So anyway, and I love stuff like this. This is worth $0.00, but it's Randy ready in ready position. I love it. I find, I get joy and humor out of stuff like that. Julio Franco is one of my all-time favorites. And that right there is why. This wacky stance, and yet he can hit the hell out of the ball. And he played till he was, well, I think he's still playing. He's like 70. He's so awesome. So I really enjoy some of that stuff. So what I got was a great deal on a bunch of worthless crap. But for me, the entertainment value will be tremendous. So that's why, like I said, I wanted to get these cards so I didn't have to pay shipping. It really isn't viable to pay shipping on this. So I just kind of figured I'd open like, I don't know, 3 packs of each of these sets. Eventually, maybe what I'll do is, some of these I'll do a whole box at a time. But for the most part, I think I'm going to do it. And some of them I'll do on video, but for the most part, I think I'll just, like I said, grab a pack here or there. I have this kind of vision of getting a big, ready, what are those darn Tupperware container things that are giant? Tupperware is not the right word. I'm losing my words. Anyway, just dump a bunch of packs in there and be able to grab a couple packs whenever I want them. And so that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just going to do a few packs each. These 4 for now. And maybe more. We'll see what my mood's like. I haven't even opened this 92. I guess I missed out, too. I was talking to an artist buddy of mine who was saying, I think I skipped out on, I left a bunch of stuff. This guy had tons more, but I got kind of what I wanted or what I thought was the best deal. Based on what he had available and we talked about. But some of it's out of my wheelhouse. Like, I don't think I've ever opened a pack of 92 Topps baseball. I know just from what I've collected, and from looking at Beckett, it's the Manny Ramirez rookie year. I think there's, Topps Gold in here. But like 92 Donruss, he had a few of those, and I didn't even realize they have like inserts and stuff. I just saw that the base set is really cheap, so I passed up on it, and then realized I probably should have grabbed a box of that. I probably could have grabbed more than I did, but cash is limited, and I don't know. I'm just super happy with what I got. I was minor bummed about one thing, which is he had a bunch of 87 Topps, which is when I started collecting baseball cards. So it's a set that for me is a lot of fun. And I guess somebody beat me to the punch. And I didn't know that I was in a race, or I probably would have drove faster. I just thought, he had listed what he had, and so I kind of expected him to be there. I love silly stuff like this. He's got a surfboard. No joke. There's actually a few decent rookies in this set. We're looking for Edgar, Mark Grace, Glavine, Caminiti, maybe? I'm hoping within a box or 2 I get most of those guys. I'm not sure if I need any from 88, but I haven't opened but a few packs of 88 Fleers since 88. Big bats at first. Love it. My goal kind of is to open at least one box of virtually each product from this era, from my childhood. I've mentioned this a couple times, but I like to have a list of pull goals. I like to pull each card myself when it's reasonable. I'm not going to be opening 78s and pulling an Eddie Murray myself, but anything between 81 and 91, 92, whatever, I think I can pull myself. There's Bo, one of my all-time favorites. Potential never fully realized. There's the Greg Jeffries. That was the big card when these came out, but it's not big enough to Make that great. Let's see. Let's go 92 tops again. Looking for Manny Ramirez. I think each pack maybe has a gold card. I don't know if there's anything else you can get in this. I don't think there's any other rookies besides Manny Ramirez really to speak of. So I gotta fighting a cold here. Okay, Darren Dalton. Brian Taylor. Wait a minute. Brian Taylor. Was there an autograph version from this guy that I could maybe get? I feel like I just saw that in the Beckett. Edgar. Sorry, I'm off camera on some of these lines. Jim Abbott. Yes. Not as a rookie. He's one of my favorites. Vince Coleman, fastest guy ever. Alright, good first pack. Yeah, this is going to be so much fun. I just hope I can resist ripping through all 25 boxes in a week and then be like, oh god, now I got to find another lot of 25 boxes. So you don't get a gold every pack. I was wrong about that. Does it say anything about gold? I thought there's gold cards in here. Maybe not. Kenny Rogers. Ruby, don't take your love to town. You haven't seen that video? Well, you haven't probably. So check this out. There's a video of Adam Carolla and Norm Macdonald talking about Kenny Rogers' songs. It's so funny. And they mostly talk about Ruby. Don't take your love to town. And everyone considered him coward of the county. Oh, I forgot to look for stars on the back. There's Donnie Baseball. Could you see it? I didn't even peek. Maybe I'll get in trouble if I open a Rhino pack. I know that. I don't know. I bumped the camera with my knee. I bumped my camera in the video. I'm all in tight quarters here. Some of these guys I don't even know. Like I said, I think holes. Don't recognize that. I think by 92 I was completely out of baseball cards and 100% doing hockey. 91 I still got a few baseball cards, but not many. I don't even remember Chipper Jones rookies, so I was, if at all, very little into it. And this guy's only got one stat line. I think Griffin has no stat line because he did not play even in the minors, I believe, before the 89 cards came out. Looking for a Griffey. I have a John Ross Griffey. I have, I think, 2 of them, but I got them in a cheap lot, and they were, frankly, not in very good shape, kind of digged up. So I'm hoping to pull a couple really nice condition Griffies. Love my Diamond Kings. I don't know offhand if I'm looking for any rookies out of this. Oh, there's the famous Alex Madrid card. What is that worth? Is it $25,000 or just $25? Either way, I'll take it. Look him up on eBay if you don't know what I'm talking about. There's some Alex Madrid 89 donuts. Really expensive. Oh, there's a star pack on back. I keep forgetting to look. Damn it. Kurt Schilling wax card. Shucks. Well, the good news is I got a nice rookie. Pretty waxed up. These ones are really sticking. Warren Spahn. Greg Olson. Decent little rookie. And by decent, I mean like a nickel. But it says rated rookie on there, and I remember him. Oral. It's 59 and counting. Pretty soon you'll be able to count to 60. Ruben Sierra, one of my favorites. Kurt Schilling. I think that's actually on my need list. Too bad it's a wax card, but I'll pull a better one later. Better look now. Not that I can see. It's really tough to see what the cards are. The other thing that I'm aware of is that any and all of these could be resealed. This was a time period where that was a very prevalent thing. It's also another reason that I really was only interested in these types of cards if I could find them locally and at a bargain price, because I'm going to have fun ripping them no matter what. But I'm hoping to get, it's not really worth chasing even the, that's a Smoltzy rookie, even the Griffey rookie's not really worth pulling out, but in 1989 it was. You know, back then everybody thought that by now they'd be retiring. I mean, this poor guy I bought these from probably thought he was retiring on the pile of cards he had in his garage. All right, so the 89 Fleer is what I'm really curious about. Like I said, I pulled the Randy Johnson right away. The one thing I'm really curious about is whether the Ripken is going to be, the Billy Ripken is going to be one of the variations. I've already pulled a couple of the errors, potential errors, and they were the corrected version. So I'm not expecting errors of the minor error stuff. Be home blind 11. I'm still looking for that card, Bob Kipper. Who is he near that I keep missing? That is the last card I needed in the base set. I bought probably 5 boxes and somehow either missed that guy or skipped over him when I was going through my comics boxes. Mike Greenwell. Oh yeah, I know what it was. Somebody was selling this on eBay for expensive because they said that there's a fan flipping off the camera there. You can't really. Maybe? I don't know. You know what it looks like to me more than that? It looks like he's going like this. Anyway, Bob Kipper doesn't need a sleeve, but he's going off to the side so I can complete my base set finally. Hand collated, did it the hard way, the old-fashioned way. I think I was saying that I was a little disappointed that they had somebody beat me to the 87 tops. I was looking forward to those. And I mentioned that. I was like, oh man, I didn't know that they weren't all going to be here. There was a list of what there was, and he said, you know, come and pick out what you want, and this is the price. Okay, cool. I'll be there as soon as I can. And by the time I got there, he's like, oh yeah, somebody else already came. So I was like, oh, well. Anyway, he felt, I think, a little bad and gave me an 87 tops sealed set. That's, you know, just in addition to what I bought. So that was kind of a nice gesture to, it's worth as much. I mean, the set is as good as a wax box, except it's not as much fun. But again, it's not high value. It's just about the fun. Jose. Roberto Kelly. I like cards like that. Triple A's, and back then I loved the A's, and that's why. All right. So that was fun. I got a couple good little Donruss rookies. I didn't get anything super exciting. And the honest truth is, I still really want to know about the Ripken. So I think I'm going to hit some more of those. So let's do some more of the Fleer pack. kind of really fun and really nice to just be able to do this. If I want, take my time, open as many as I want, or whatever, stop whenever I want. Usually I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to keep going until I'm out of cards. But I thought, since I just got these today, let's have a little bit of a wax party. Oh, St. Patty's Day. Let's see. You guys on my Facebook group. Is that concerning? I don't know. Again, like I said, I might get a whole bunch of search boxes. And it's not necessarily the fault of the seller. You never know where they got them from. With this many different boxes, I imagine some are searched and some aren't. I just hope that I'd be pretty miffed if I go through 5 boxes of 89 Donruss and don't get a Griffey rookie, or 4 boxes of the Fleer, 89 Fleer, and don't get a Billy Ripken. But if a box or two is missing it, I'm not going to sweat it too much. What do I want here? Edgar. Probably Edgar. It's my top one. I don't know what I need. I know I have Grace. I know I have an Edgar. I haven't pulled it myself. Mostly duds. Mostly duds there. Some of the 89 Fleers I've looked at, you can clearly see the backs real easy. I'm having a hard time seeing through these. Pale Strawberry. What if I get that Browning card every other pack? There's Browning. Yikes. Slow going here, guys. To show you a little bit of excitement pretty soon. Around Dibble. Guillermo, okay. This is interesting. That little pink mark is a variation. I don't think it's worth much extra. But one of the packs I opened from the loose box that he just kind of tossed in as an extra had the corrected version without that little pink spot. So that's something. It tells me that maybe the boxes are from different cases too. So the 89 Fleers are so fun because there's so many different variations. And of course the Billy Ripken is the big one you're looking for, and the Randy Johnson, which I already pulled from this box. If these were searched in 89, nobody would have pulled out a Randy Johnson. So that makes total sense. If anything's missing, it's going to be Griffey and Ripken. Based on that. Based on if they were pack searched. I really hope they aren't. I got, I more or less paid a price that was in line with taking that risk. If that makes any sense. I knew that was part of the risk. Should have got a garbage bag, huh? I'm just stacking them up. There's a Rhino, BJ. I'm not seeing too many of the different era variations either. The small stuff like Manny Trios, and Tom Brookins, and whatever those guys. Vinny Dykstra, Mookie Wilson, a couple of little leadoffs. Rain Lattimore, Will. Checklist. Well, boring. Sorry, guys. I'm going to stop this video here. I'll probably keep opening, but I'll start up a new video. I got 25 minutes in for waxy Kurt Schilling, Smoltz Donis rookie, Guillermo Hernandez with a bug on him. So that's probably not enough excitement for a 25-minute video, but I may end up posting this one anyway because it's set up. I don't want to repeat my whole spiel about the boxes I got. But anyway, yeah, I'm having a blast with these. See if I can do better on the next little run. Thanks for checking it out. I'm Brad Ooh.